Okay guys, so been called out to this Vaillant Ecotech Plus 838. It's a combi boiler, but it's been not necessarily converted to a system boiler, but it's been used as a system boiler in this property. The problem today is a water leak. Customers noticed a water leak on the boiler and put a bucket under it. As you can see, when I had a look, it's the auto air vent that's leaking. So we'll replace that. I've got another auto air vent for it. All we need to do is isolate flow and return on the heating circuit, drain the boiler, remove this auto air vent, and at that time, once the boiler is drained, it's always good to inflate the expansion vessel as well. So I've got the pump for it, ready for it, and it's just a matter of putting a new auto air vent. Now, if you have a look, it's a slightly strange setup, and if you're not familiar with some of this, it may confuse some engineers at least. Although it's a combi boiler, but you're only seeing the gas pipe in the middle and the flow and return heating pipes on the right and left. If you have a closer look, you can see that the hot water circuit has been capped off, and in fact, if you look at the cold supply, there's actually no cold supply inlet to it. Now what they have done is somebody, whoever's installed it, they've put an external filling loop, as you can see. So that filling loop up there is not in use, so they're utilizing this external filling loop, and the cold water supply is just on the side of it. So basically utilizing this cold water supply incoming, going through the filling loop. That's how they fill the system up. So it's a combi boiler, but it's just being used as a system boiler in this property. So we will just replace the auto air vent. New one is here. So all we're going to do is, that's the flow pipe, so we're just going to isolate it from underneath here. Same with the return on that side, on the far side. Drain the system using one of these valve drain off points, either on this side or on that side. You can use either off, and then just replace the auto air vent. Now, if you have not seen auto air vent being replaced before, do let me know, and I'll make another video just the replacement of the auto air vent. But it's literally, once you've drained the system, removing that clip that you see. Once you remove that clip, the auto air vent just pops out, and you replace it with a new one. So it's just in reverse order. As you can see here, it's got a rubber washer on it. You put plenty of grease on that and it just pops back. So we have the new auto air vent in place now. I have inflated the expansion vessel as well and filled the system back up. But before we turn the boiler on, or create a demand I should say, we need to put in purge mode as we drain the system. So let's just take it to purge mode. So we'll go to installer level, we'll put the code in. Okay, we go to test programs, check programs, and P00 is purging. So we'll just activate that for a while. That'll get rid of all the air out of the system. The last thing we want to do is, once we've drained the system, is to have the main heat exchanger empty or full of air and turn the boiler on. That can cause damage to the main heat exchanger. To avoid that, every time you drain the system and you fill it back up, ideally you should purge the system. Another thing you notice whilst purging the system is, as you can see, how the pressure fluctuates. So I left it at 1.7 bar, and as you can see it's going up to 1.9 bar. That's when the pump comes on, and the water pressure sensor, which is just that in the back there, that's sensing the difference in water pressure. So by looking at it, you can also confirm that the water pressure sensor is working as well. I always recommend for the water pressure sensor to be removed and cleaned on every service. It's not a compulsory requirement, but majority of the time, for those who work on Vaillants, are aware that the water pressure sensor often gets blocked on these. So it's always just worth cleaning it out. But yeah, I'll allow the purging cycle to complete, and then we'll close the cover back up and put the boiler back on. create the demand and make sure everything works okay. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.